Hey everyone, this is Chuck from Keyboard Gaming, and today I will be giving you my top 5 favorite bosses in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Sekiro is one of those games that you need to spend a lot of time learning the movesets of the bosses and enemies, and you also have to be really patient with each one you are fighting. There are a total of 13 main bosses needed to beat the game, and there are over 41 mini bosses in the game, and there are duplicates of some of them as well. I'm going to tell you my top 5 main bosses in the game and exclude mini bosses because there are just so many good ones. Spoiler warning for anybody who has not played the game because there are some important bosses that are a part of the story. My 5th favorite boss in Sekiro is Gayubo Oniwa. This is the very first main boss in the game and it is actually a very easy fight. It seems hard because he has a giant pike and he is trying to hit you while on horseback. I think it is one of the best bosses just because he is the first big boss in the game. The easy way to beat him is just to hold block until he stops attacking and then get a couple hits in. You can parry a few attacks, but if you are not comfortable parrying, then just try blocking. My 4th favorite boss in Sekiro is the Headless Ape. I mean, when the boss fight starts, it's the Guardian Ape, but when you cut the ape's head off, it just gets up again and fights with a sword. The second phase is my favorite because it takes a certain way of parrying to beat it. When you first fight it, it is super frustrating, but once you get a rhythm down, then the boss is actually super fun. That is why this boss is on my top 5 favorite boss list. Also, the boss is insane when you first startle it. My 3rd favorite boss in Sekiro is Owl Father. There are actually 2 versions of this boss depending on what ending you choose, but I am specifically talking about the Hirata Estate version. This boss is very difficult because he does not give you any time to do anything. He also throws firecrackers and does some insane tricks with his sword. I do have to say that this is the second hardest boss in the entire game. But not only is he fast and aggressive, there are actually no ways of cheesing this boss if you wanted to. To get this ending, you need to earn it because it is not easy. My 4th favorite boss in Sekiro is Ishin the Sword Saint. This is the final boss of the game, and that is why I gave the spoiler warning in the beginning of the video. This boss is the hardest boss in the entire game. This boss is very difficult, and there are a total of 4 phases within this boss. If you die on any of them, you'll have to start all over again. It is actually a very fun boss to me, because I played the game over like 5 times in a row. In my 2nd to 5th time fighting the boss, I beat him on my first try every time. I found a great way to beat him, and it is very satisfying to use on this boss. My ultimate favorite boss in Sekiro is Genichiro Ashina. He is actually the 2nd main boss you run into in Sekiro, and it is one of the hardest as well. It is difficult because of the challenge he gives you in the starting areas of the game. He has 3 total phases, and he uses a flurry of bow and sword attacks. What makes him my favorite though, is how satisfying it is to parry him perfectly. Sekiro is about learning, and I feel that this boss makes you learn more than most other bosses do. If you have not beaten him yet, don't give up, and just take your time and learn his moves. I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe. Also, check out our gaming podcast and Discord server. Links are all in the description.